Notice the pattern. That is the question in this reading. I was sitting yesterday, and as I told you before, that I decided that this year I would journal my thoughts and my feelings, whatever happened in my life, each and every day throughout 2025. And I started, as I said, in the end of December, but I have continuously been doing it from the 1st of January. So the new thing, some weeks ago, I didn't just write. I started to draw different figures or flowers, trees, whatever I felt a sense that was important or is important for me to maybe document. And yesterday I was drawing a feather because I did some healing energy work with a feather yesterday, and I wanted to implement it in my thoughts, in my journal. And what I noticed, when you look at things each and every day, right? You don't really look at it. So I started to look at the feather that I had been drawing, and I suddenly saw that the patterns on the feather are exactly the same patterns as we have on leaves on trees. And that was just, it just blew my mind. Now, you know that both the feathers and the leaves are important for the air. Now, especially the leaves are extremely important here on Earth because it cleanses, it uses the carbon dioxide to cleanse and make new oxygen for us to breathe, to be able to breathe here on Earth. And some people are trying to convince us that this is dangerous and this is toxic. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about that, but I think it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous that they are telling us a lie. So yeah, with that said, and the feathers, of course, are the clothes, the fur to the birds, but they are, of course, helping to clear the air, and they help, of course, spread pollen that will fertilize plants and trees, so that we can get something to eat, and animals can get something to eat. So yeah, notice the pattern. Now, are there something that you have been looking at it, it's staring you right in the eye, but you haven't really looked at it? So yeah, what is that in your life? So let's see, what is the message? When you notice the pattern, what will be revealed for you? Yes, as you can see, I've pulled out some oracle cards that can give us more direction of when you notice the pattern, what will be revealed for you. And yeah, I was another thing why I maybe noticed this with the feather and with the leaves is because I've been working on reading palms, you know, palm reading. And if you look at your own hands, you can see that there are circles that can remind me of when you cut a tree and you see circles within the tree, right? That is like a fingerprint for the tree. So enough said. Let's see what Spirit has to say about when you notice the pattern. What will be revealed for you? Okay, be authentic. So you will when you notice the pattern, then you will realize, you will see the true nature of not only yourself, but the environment surrounding you. Yeah, you will feel one with, you will finally feel one with the universe, with Earth, with nature. Look at how you almost blend in. It looks like you're sitting in an oyster, but it's actually your hair. So everything is connected, as I've said so many times in my readings. Everything is connected in a perfect harmony. It's just that we human beings have disconnected ourselves from it for reasons that of course has to do with some people wants to control us and create fear. Create fear for your neighbor, create fear for the government, create fear, whatever this is, for the food that you eat. Yeah. So when you see the pattern, you understand authentically. You understand what is authentic and what is a lie. Let's see. You will finally find peace. When you notice the pattern, and that is what made me so relaxed yesterday, because I was almost like not only it was somewhat surprising for me, you know, even though it has been staring me right in the face all the time, all these years I have lived here on planet Earth. and now, when I finally saw it, I feel peaceful. Let's look at the last one. Forgiveness. Yeah, you can forgive yourself. When you notice the pattern, you can finally forgive yourself for all the misconception that you maybe have adopted throughout your lifetime. The misconception about how you're supposed to live your life, the misconception of, you will see, of course, through the lies that you have been told, either by society or, of course, even your own parents. But remember that the lies that you maybe have been told from your parents is, of course, something that they have been told again from their parents and their parents and their parents. So it's an ancestral thing, right? Because, as I said, there's someone that wants to control, feels that they need to control us. because I think that if we as human become free, of course they lose power, and it's all about, in the end, it's all about the resources. Okay, let's rock and roll further on. Wow. So, when you notice the pattern, that is when you finally realize that you have the magic gifts. This with the wands always reminds me of Harry Potter. I use Harry Potter a lot as an example. But yeah, you know, Harry Potter, he grew up in a horrible environment, you know, with people that kept his power hidden from him. And why? Yes, as I said, because of the resources. Now he was actually a rich kid, and his ancestors, his relatives, they took what was actually his and made a profit of it. And he was told a lie, and it actually took him a lot of years before he realized how powerful he actually was. But then was when he finally saw and understood the pattern. We have the Wunjo rune, beautiful, that is talking about inheritance. And we have the Algis rune that is talking about protection. So your ancestors wants you to notice this pattern. They want you, as the sunflower said, to reach for the sun, to take back your power, to finally find peace of mind and forgive yourself for whatever you need to forgive. So when you finally notice the pattern, what will be revealed for you? I think we need one more. I usually... That is most amazing. When I show you, I will tell you. That is just blowing my mind. Okay. As I say, I always do readings for myself before I record readings for you. Each and every day I pull out cards. Not the last 2-3 days I have pulled out tarot cards for myself. I don't always do that. I usually draw oracle cards. But today I got a message about weight. That was the first message. And then I got a message of trust. And yeah, I will reveal the rest when I come through these tarot cards. Let's see. So, the 9 of Swords. Yes, when you notice the pattern, you will have no fear, right? Because it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion, and you understand that that it's a gateway. It's the gateway. It's a gateway, a portal in a world of illusion. And when you finally take back your power, you will see that growth will happen. 9 of Wands, wow, 2 9s. You will look at, because they are both facing to the left, and when you're looking this way, you're looking to the past, and you're finally getting free from the past. When you notice the pattern, then you will liberate yourself from past actions and understand the power of the wheel of fortune, you know, the cycle of life. We have the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, and these two was the one that came out in my personal reading, amongst other cards. So there is something that when you get a resolution about looking and get a peaceful resolution of your past, that is when you can get peace of mind. Look at yourself here. Look at how harmonious this looks like. You're relaxing, you're enjoying life. Here you have new life with the foal. You're sitting and embracing your shadow. Let's look at the last one at the back. Ooh, the moon, yeah. Again, this illusion. You see that you see through the illusions that you have been told from previous generations when you notice the pattern, right? As I said in the beginning, you know that the lies that you have been told, not only by your parents, maybe you have heard it from your grandparents, but also from society in general, teachers, the government, of course, fighting the battle between the good and the evil. It feels like it's always have been a battle between the shadow and the light. And sometimes it looks like the shadow, you know, the dark side of life is taking over, and other times it's it looks like it's the light that is taking over. But don't let you be haunted with a wolf howling to the moon here. Don't let yourself be haunted by previous mistakes. There's something beautiful growing here, and that is, of course, maybe feeling that you are running out of time, because this rose here reminds me of you know, the story about the Beauty and the Beast, and you know, the Beast, he had a shadow side, right? And yeah, he was maybe a little he was a little feeling a little good for himself. Now he was spelled because he didn't want to help a witch. He didn't want to give her a refugee when she needed it, and that is why she put him under a spell. And the spell was, of course, being released when people or someone will see the genuine him, you know, the authentic him behind the gruesome and cruel appearance that he had been turned into. That was, of course, a challenging thing, you know, but yeah, eventually, you know, the fairy tale goes smooth. And maybe that is something for you too. Maybe you feel a little bit like the beast, that you have been transformed into something nasty. You're not being authentic. You're trying to show the authentic self, but it has been very difficult. But now you finally see the pattern and you're ready to find a peaceful resolution and forgive yourself for not taking action of this sooner. Because as Harry Potter, you have been told a lie all your entire life. Maybe told that you're not good enough. Maybe told that this and that are dangerous to do. Maybe holding yourself back because you have been afraid, etc., etc. But now you see the pattern and you're ready to take action. Okay, thank you so much for watching this reading. I wish you all the best for the future. Bye for now.